immediately with attracting friends to your yard. So when I was growing up, I loved washing dishes and looking out my kitchen window because that's where I saw all the birds coming in. Like, you know what, just amazingly. And if you grow up in Minnesota, you know that like 12 months, 9 months out of the year, you can't go outside. So you've got to have the outside come to you and entertain you. This is from Heath. It is a whimsical animal cage bird feeder with Suet cakes. So not only are we going to give you the house to welcome in your little feathered friends, but we're going to give you the food to feed your feathered friends. It is a sale price, $25.54, 3 monthly payments of $8.51, and you're receiving not only, as I mentioned, the little feeder location, so the restaurant, as it were, for your birds, but you're also receiving the entree, 2 of them. So I have in front of me, who do I have? Do I have the little chicken guy? I have the chicken in front of me. Look how cute he is. The chicken in front of me, and here are your 2 Suet cakes. M65534 is your item number. You saw my beautiful guest. Her name is Michelle Stretch. She is going to bring us the other items, or at least one other. Do you have the owl in front of you?
I
you have the frog
hanging up right here. Oh yeah, now you're going to see the owl hanging up right there. So there's the owl choice.
400 in the owl.
Frog as well. They're all great colors. I love that you have the chicken there. And this is Heath, a company that's been in business since 1958, making these Suet cakes. So they know exactly what they're doing. And I love now that we've paired that delicious, yummy, wonderful, nutrient-dense food for the birds with a really cool, whimsical bird feeder. Never really seen a bird feeder like this.
Yeah.
I love it. It's nice and tall. It's a little bit thin too. So if you did want to, it's flat on the back, you could hang that up on your wall if you wanted to do that, or on a shed or something like that.
You know that
so
frog?
You could certainly do that as well.
That you're hanging up, we only have 215 remaining in the frog. So if you're a little frog person, please don't wait on that. And then we also have the owl that you're seeing with Michelle, and I have the chicken. The chicken is adorable. So the chicken, by the way, and I think they're probably similar, but Michelle will tell me if they're not, about 3.5 inches tall, 13.5 inches tall, and about 13 inches wide. And then as Michelle was saying, in terms of depth, he's only about 2 inches deep. Let me close the door, 2 inches deep. And it looks like this is, what is this made out of? Because it's nice and sturdy, like it feels substantial, right? And
all metal.
All metal, yep.
All metal, so it's nice. So the birds can perch on there. So you'll put the Suet cake in the center here. There's 2 different compartments, and you're seeing that they love it. And then you can fill the outside, Rachel, with up to 2 pounds of a larger seed. So if you want to do the oiled sunflower seeds, you could also put peanuts in there. So, and there's 2 compartments. So you lift up the top and put them in, and there's a little lock. And then in the front is where the Suet cake goes as well. And boy, I'll tell you, it takes a little while till they know that restaurant is up and running. Be patient. When you hang this outside, they are going to show up because that Suet is nutrient dense. It's got, and Suet is actually animal fat. So there's rendered beef in there. This is the meat, you know, really that those birds need, and they're high energy. They are all season, no melt. So Heath really does it right when it comes to feeding those birds. And you will not believe what you're going to be able to attract at your home. Cardinals and thrushes and bluebirds and wrens, woodpeckers, goldfinches. It's fun. I do it. I have a bird feeder I've been looking at for the last year, and it's, you know, all of this natural beauty, this wildlife is all around us, Rachel, but we don't see it. It's amazing what you're going to attract when you put out something as cute as this to make a new bird lover out of these cute cages.
And you know what? Make new friends, or if you already have birds that you're watching and they come around, I love that this is included, not just 1, but 2 of these. And Heath has been making Suet cakes since the 50s, so for like 63 years. So they know the recipe, like they know the entree that the birds want. And I also love, I'm just gonna reiterate, Michelle, that there are 2 ways to feed. So the Suet cake goes in here, and then at the top, you've got the bird feeder. Sorry, let me open this up. Yeah, you've got the seeds that are going to be at the top, and they go all around, right? Do you
Yes.
see that? All around where the food, like that's the entree. Think of that as the entree. They got appetizer going all around, or think of it the other way around. So that's really cool that you've got 2 different types of food for your feathered friends who are going to come. And remember, you're actually getting the restaurant, if you will, and you're getting 2 of the Suet cakes. M65534 is your item number. Michelle, I got to walk through these because if you're interested in the chicken, oh wait, we're going to back up. We started with 6,000. I have 1,000 remaining in the chicken. I have 250 in the frog, so we'll go to Michelle. 250 in the frog, and then 300 in the owl. So if you're looking at Michelle's, the ones that she has, no waiting. You can look, but don't wait. And you know, we're just thinking Mother's Day is around the corner. It's May 9th. So you have time to place this order, get this on its way to her. And maybe it's somebody, maybe it's for your mom and she's still ambulatory and she's walking in and out of her house, and that's fine. Maybe it's for somebody who is recovering and recuperating from something, and you can set it up outside their window of the room that they might be spending more time in. Maybe it's somebody who's living in an assisted living, and you could call and see whether or not you can hang this from a tree that is outside the window of one half of the building or what have you. And just, you know, as a gift, bring feathered friends into your life closer, right? They're not going to come any other way unless you entice with a little restaurant that has free food. Michelle, take it away.
It's exactly true. And in fact, that is Heath's tagline, is bringing nature closer. So you want to do that. This gorgeous, you know, wildlife is out there. You just need to draw them in. And you know what? I'm going to throw this out there too as far as the gift goes.
Sure.
Christmas, okay. That's when the birds really, really need that food too. There's nothing around. I fed the birds all through the winter time last year as well. I mean, think of, you know, maybe you just give a gift card to somebody at Christmas time, or your daughter, your granddaughter, maybe your nieces and nephews. How cute. And I'm telling you, when they open this up, put the Suet cakes in there. And by the way, pop both of those into the center. And you can get them on, you know, pet websites. And you can get them at grocery stores too when that Suet runs out. But give it as a gift. It is just so much fun. And then get a book and then see what kind of birds are coming to you, you know, or look them up on the internet. My dog Charlie and I like to sit by the front window and watch the birds. He's the only one that's patient enough to sit with me there. But the names of some of the birds that I've written down, like the brown-headed cowbird, and things that I didn't even know existed. But it's truly amazing. No matter what part of the country you're in, you know, you have that special, you know, breed of birds that lives there. This is such a fun,
always,
way, whimsical way to bring them in.
So each state has a state bird. So maybe you should find what your state bird is and you put this out. And I just wanted to clarify, Michelle, am I putting both of these in at the same time, did you say?
Yes, if you put both of them in, they'll fill up the whole page there. So it packs it in nice so that the birds can get to them on either side. Nice. And they'll just perch, because these are all metal, as we mentioned before. Yeah. They'll just perch all over these.
I love that idea.
You can hang it up too, because they're thin and flat on the back. You want to hang it up. Kind of a fun thing to do too if you have a shed or something like that.
This is your $25 Christmas gift, Hanukkah gift, Kwanzaa. It really is. You know what? Get this now. You can actually put it away, or don't put it away. Use it all year. Rinse it off, right? It's metal. Rinse it off.
Yes.
$25.54. The chicken is the one I have. We started the season with 6,000. I have $9.50 in the chicken. I have 200 in the frog. And 250 in the owl. So the owl is all teachers that we know and love. The frog is all fishermen, folks who maybe are around a pond, you love fish. And the little chicken, farm, horses, you know, the horsey set. I like animals in general, so I'll take the chicken. M65534 is your item number. Michelle Stretch, nice to see your face.
Great to see you, Rach.
I will see you a little later. So Barb King is going to be in the show. Woman-owned business, owns Valley Forge Flowers, 4th generation.